Greg Hennis alongside Mike Spina, and we are at Loughead Nissan at 755 South Chester Road, Route 320 here in Swarthmore. And Mike, I got to tell you, what a great time to talk about Loughead Nissan. 90 plus years, 3 generations since 1926. And you know what you think about when you think about Loughead Nissan? You think about the customer experience done the Loughead way. And whether you're looking for old school customer service or you're looking for ways to use that old school and some new technologies, Loughead Nissan has really done a great job of combining all of those things, haven't they, Mike?
Yeah, and that's what we wanted to introduce here today. Again, we just talked about how long we've been here. By the way, 50 years a Nissan dealer. 50th anniversary GTR here. You got to check that car out. But that's what we want to take. We're great at customer service. We know your name. We know who you are. You come in. You've got a friend here. Everybody's part of the family. But let's face it, we're busy. Everybody's short on time. And one thing car dealers have not been able to figure out is how to reduce the time in the dealership. Guess what? We got it. We figured it out. We put our team together. We sat down with our vast experience, and we got it all figured out. So old school customer service combined with the new technologies. And I don't mean just going online and checking out a website. Everybody's got a website. You put your name in, and somebody's calling you in a few minutes that doesn't know what they're talking about. You're going to get an answer from a professional. Everything's in writing. We got text. We can FaceTime with the finance manager. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We actually had that happening last week. So that's what I want to talk about, Greg. We're going to get into it more in the meats and potatoes, but nobody saves you money faster than Loughead Nissan, and we're going to prove it to you.
Hi, I'm Christine Hearn from Ridley Park, Pennsylvania. I just recently leased a car from Loughead Nissan. Before I leased my car, I was in a car accident, and so then safety was a huge concern for me when looking for a new car, and I was able to find all that in my Nissan. The sales staff at Loughead Nissan were super friendly, and then I didn't feel pressured at all into buying a car or leasing a car here. They made me feel a part of the family. They were able to explain everything to me in ways that I understood them very nicely. The staff here at Loughead Nissan really treated me just right.
Hi, my name is Virginia. I'm from Booth Wynn. I came here to Loughead Nissan to purchase a vehicle as I had a good experience with them 7 years ago in purchasing a Nissan Versa. I was able to purchase a Nissan Sentra, and I had a good experience again with them. They were friendly, accommodating, helpful. Loughead Nissan treated me right.
Hey, it's Mike Spina here at Loughead Nissan. I want to talk to you about the 2020 Nissan Altima, now available in an all-wheel drive. I've got plenty of them in stock. I've got great deals, lease specials, financing. Check them all out on LoughheadNissan.com.
At Loughead Nissan, we get it. You want a great deal on the perfect car, truck, or SUV. But your time is just as valuable. That's why we get you in, out, and on the road fast, with no hassles.
Now drive the completely redesigned Sentra for an amazing $99 a month, or the all-wheel drive Rogue, just $183 a month.
Amazing vehicles, and an experience that's all about you. Now that's just right. Loughead Nissan, on Route 320 in Swarthmore.
All right, Mike, so we've been talking about the ease of online shopping here at Loughead Nissan. We talk about how easy it is, how you've combined it with the old school customer service, new school technologies. Let's put it to test. Show me how this works.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. So, we'll just go right into it, Greg. And Loughead Nissan, Loughead. And everything is right there. We spent a lot of time looking into this. We really cleaned it up. I want to point out one thing. It's easy to, they got 300 cars here and this and that. One thing we do, Greg, that's a step further than a lot of dealers is I have a company that comes in and they take pictures of every single car live. Wow. And that includes new. That's easy on use. Used car, it's a unique car. You want to take the pictures of it. You want to prove its condition. That all makes sense. Most dealers don't do it on the new cars. They take stock photos given to them by the manufacturer. It saves them money, call it what it is. And then they know when you come in, the car they're looking for looks like it. I actually take 3 photos of every single new car live.
So it's the actual car that's on the lot.
You are seeing the car you're going to take home.
Wow.
So I take a front shot, I take a rear shot, and I take a window sticker shot. 4 shots, I'm sorry. I also take the interior. And the window sticker is important. Does it have the mud flaps? Does it have the mats? Does it have the stuff I expect the car to have on it, so you don't run into any of that when you get in the store? These are some of the things that we do to really clean up the process when you're here, so you can spend less time here. I'm going to go to the first one. There's still the shipping tape on it. I mean, you know, we didn't even get to pull that off. That's how fresh that car came in. I told the photographer, just take it. I mean, that's how much further we're taking this process with it. Right, you can go right in, request a test drive, request a sale price. Now, when you click that, now I have current incentives up. When you click that, a lot of stores, a lot of dealers, you expect, okay, I'm going to give them my name, I'm going to give them my email or my phone number, and, you know, pardon my language, some yahoo's going to call me in a few minutes, and their whole drive and their whole training is get them in, get them in, get them in. Well,
but you don't know anything about the product.
You need information.
Yeah.
This is the information age. The customer needs information. All right, this store looks nice. They had some nice reviews. Oh, they have a picture of the car. I want to know more. So what I do is I actually have the salespeople answering the response.
That's
the
unusual.
Calls. An actual professional salesperson that knows the product inside and out. That knows the inventory inside and out, knows all of our financing options, leasing options, everything that's going on with the car right now, so they can answer it for you. Not, I'll get back to you, I got to find out, I'll look it up, I'll email it to you. It's just that runaround.
When you request those points, you're going to hear, number one, from a real salesperson.
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct.
And number two, they're going to be able to answer the question. So chances are you're not going to hear, well, let me get back to you.
Right. Let me get back to
that's
you.
kind of counterproductive when you hear that. Let me get right back to you.
So we have a virtual test drive feature. Where now this is from the manufacturer, where you could see inside the car and some of the things lit up. That one's kind of cool. But I have my guys actually sending live videos to you once you send a request in.
Wow.
Where they will drive the car for you.
And send you video.
And we're talking the actual car you were considering buying.
Wow.
Look, there's a window sticker shot.
Wow.
You don't get that on manufacturer websites. And another one, too, is the value of your trade. That's another one. How much is my trade worth? That's what everybody wants to know. You either owe money on it and you want to see where your situation's at, or, you know, how much are these things really worth? We're a partner with Kelley Blue Book. We're sponsored. We got right in with them, and all of our cars are rated on that. And then you can load your car and get a Kelley Blue Book. And guys, we honor it. If you just put the information in and you put everything in the right way that it's supposed to be, you're going to get pretty close to that when you come in. You know, we'll double check the car and go over some things. I've been higher than Kelley Blue Book at times, depending on market, depending on the actual car itself. But it's a real number. You can take it to the bank. You're going to definitely be in that ballpark when you come in. And then the last piece that's pretty important is under our finance tab, we have Get Pre-Approved, where you can actually begin the finance and application process. And this isn't just, what's my score, can you get me done, or anything like that. First of all, the email comes directly to me.
Oh.
I get the application. It's completely secure. It's completely safe. And then actually process it and get you some real information.
Wow.
Here's a tier 1 leasing option. Here's a finance option. We have 0% available. You qualify for these things. So with the sale price my salesperson's giving you, with your Kelley Blue Book trade and the financing that we just looked up and your credit rating, here's what we can do.
So all the information you're getting back is all hand in hand with what your situation is.
Exactly.
It's no form letters. It's no, stage answers and all that kind of stuff. It's real, transparent information specific to what you're looking for. That's amazing.
I'm answering you with the information you want for your purchase, your situation. Let's face it, every single one's unique.
And you're
no
going to
matter how many times a month we do
have to
it.
get the information. All the pieces of information come together.
Right, but a step further. Again, other stores, they have an internet person. No disrespect to any of them. They're not salespeople. They're not trained. They're not licensed. They're just making phone calls. Sometimes they just to handle volume. Yes, answer questions or what have you. That's why I get my salespeople answering them. So you're going to meet a family member. One thing I do, Greg, I go a step further, is you're going to hear from me in 3 days.
Wow.
If you submit, I like this 2020 Altima, one of my guys has been talking to you and they've been sending, you're going to hear from me of, hey, are they answering your questions? My guys are always in check. They know it. Are you getting the information you're looking for? Have we answered all your questions? Have we done enough to earn your business? And it's a lot of times there's a little bit of a save in there. I haven't heard from the guys since yesterday. I asked a question, or they thought of something new that they hadn't asked the salesperson yet. And people like talking to a manager. They like talking to somebody that's in charge, and that's okay. They deserve that. I'm very reachable. I don't screen my phone calls. I'm very easy to find, very easy to communicate with, because it is important. This is a major, major, major purchase for you, the consumer, and we appreciate that. And every delivery here is valuable to us, and let's face it, it's the most important thing you're doing right now. How important is it to you? And we recognize that.
That is unusual that you'll actually pick up the phone and call everybody that has engaged a salesperson online. That is amazing. So, and I imagine when you do that, you probably get some really good feedback. I thought that I forgot to ask them this, or this situation, I didn't get the chance to fully explain it. They'll ask you, and it's amazing probably the things that you can probably get accomplished by that extra phone call.
Yeah.
And people know you care. People know you care.
Exactly. We're just trying to get through all the mess, the back and forth. And, I even started the business in 1995, and the first thing the manager told me as a 19-year-old kid was, somebody calls in and just get them in the door. Just get them. The manager said the guy that comes in gets the best deal. Any of these lines sounding familiar, folks? Listen, that stuff, it's 25 years old. That information, that statement, that stuff doesn't hold up anymore. You can start here, get a great deal online. I got to tell you, and we even went a step further. I mentioned it earlier that we can actually go through the whole process and you never set foot in the dealership. I say that again.
Wow.
You can purchase a car from Loughead Nissan and not set foot in the dealership. Mike, what are you talking about?
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Exactly.
How do you do that, Mike?
So we go through all this process. We get it all going. Let's say, hey, I'm in. The blue Altima is great. You got me 0% financing. The payment sounds good. We got the tax tags. There's no surprises, no bumps, no hidden fees. We get a word. That's why we're 4.6.
No tap on the shoulder? No tap on the shoulder?
Exactly. Like, oh, wait a minute. I forgot to tell you. And that's another reason we want a salesperson reaching out to them. Why I have some rebates on here. There's a lot of rebates with Nissan that you could qualify for being a college grad, active military. You may work for a company that has a business relationship with Nissan that will qualify you for employee pricing. So we actually have an incentive interview. That's one of the things I want my professional salespeople on the phone or in an email talking to you about, so we really get there to it. I'm all about finding Nissan's money to give to you. I'm all about that.
Oh, yeah.
I want to flush out every penny Nissan has for you. And then once you buy the car, there are some protection packages we offer. There are some great things out there. Consumer Reports nowadays, 20 years ago they didn't, nowadays recommends extended warranties because of the complexity and the technology and the computers that are in these cars. So, usually you have to sit in an office like this, talk with a finance guy and go through that stuff. Just last week, we had somebody do that by FaceTime.
FaceTime?
FaceTime. You heard that right. FaceTime.
So
you don't have to FaceTime your wife or your husband or your kids.
Wow. They use that cell phone number to FaceTime. Wow.
FaceTime them, go over the different options with them. The person said yes. We worked up the paperwork and then delivered the car to their house.
So it was totally seamless.
Seamless, never set foot in the dealership.
And they really did experience the Loughead difference.
Yep. Now, it's got the car in your driveway. I sent the salesperson. I don't send a driver. I don't send a porter. No disrespect to that, but I didn't send them. I sent a professional salesperson because you need some time getting programmed in this car. You got to get the Bluetooth going, the Apple CarPlay or Android Play. There's a lot to teach you about how to use the car. So the actual salesperson themselves is going to be in your driveway delivering the car to you. So, we cleaned it all up. I really flushed it all out. And this is how we got to a 33-minute delivery that I said a couple of years ago by modifying the paperwork and shortening the paperwork. This is just the next step in the evolution.
Cutting through the red tape.
Online. Yeah, and you don't need the red tape. It's aggravating. Let's face it. As I already say, you go to a car dealership. I'd rather go to the dentist. I'd rather get a tooth pulled. I'm going to be there all afternoon. None of that exists here. We've gotten rid of all of it.
One more thing I want to ask you about. Earlier on, Mikey talked about 4.6 Google rated. So, can we bring up some Google reviews and actually see if it's for real or if it's just something you're saying to me? Let's see.
So we're going to click there as our 4.6.
Okay.
Right on the home page. Here's a guy who was here 3 days ago, John W. Dealership has been hands down effortless to work with. I've been shopping around a few weeks now. Couldn't find a better deal. Not to mention the customer service from their salesman, Todd, who you just met earlier, to the finance manager, Greg, who will FaceTime you. I was most impressed with their sales manager, Pat. He's my other sales manager here, who frequently checked on how the process was going, was able to get a great deal when I was upside down on my old car. Thank you again, guys. It was a pleasure.
One final question. So we see it online. We see the ease. We see how the new technologies all make it a great process. Nobody sells you a vehicle faster than Loughead Nissan. But bottom line is, if I ask the customers, if I say John or Sue, and I have them here in the showroom, what are they going to tell me about Loughead Nissan, Mike?
They're going to say all the same thing. As a matter of fact, we went ahead and did just that. Here they are.
Hi, my name is Stacy and I'm from Media, PA. I've been a customer with Loughead since 2008 and I just love the customer service. Eileen has been my salesperson since then and she's always been friendly, she's always been helpful. The service department is just wonderful. They've always been helpful. They're accommodating. When I've had to go to work and had no other car to rent, they would give me a loaner. I've bought 3 vehicles here, and I always bring my car here for service. Loughead Nissan treated me just right, and they make it quick and easy.
Okay, my name is Chuck Ellis. I'm from Folsom, Pennsylvania, right down the road here. And I just bought my 4th car in 5 years here from the Nissan dealership. Everybody is friendly, courteous, no high pressure sales. I come in, do what I want, get what I want, and everything is fine. Loughead Nissan treated me just right.
It just so happens the 2 things that matter most to car buyers are the 2 things you'll save most. Save time, save money. Loughead Nissan.
So I got a 2020 Nissan Rogue Sport here. Everybody's heard of the Rogue. They've seen them. Probably know somebody that owns one. But now we've got the Sport. Just a little smaller, all-wheel drive vehicle, full SUV, under $22,000. I've got a ton of them in stock. Come check them out.
Say hi to Todd. He is one of the newest members of the family here at Loughead Nissan. 3 generations since 1926. And Todd, I know you're a real familiar guy to the folks in New Jersey. You've been around the Nissan product for many, many years. But here at Loughead Nissan, you're like a rookie almost all over again with you know, the experience that the staff has. And a lot of conveniences here at Loughead Nissan, isn't there?
I tell you what, I've been in the business 20 years, 10 years with Nissan, and by far this is the easiest place to buy a car. I want to invite all my friends and family, clients, previous clients from New Jersey to come on over, make the short drive, come over to Bridge, come see what Loughead Nissan's all about. Super easy to buy a car here.
Now, when you say conveniences, obviously one of the things is you can go online and get going.
I tell you what, the process is so streamlined. You can do 90% of your car shopping online, spend a very short amount of time here at the dealership. They really push that 33-minute delivery, and I tell you what, 9 times out of 10, we're knocking out of the park on that.
And when you said 33-minute delivery process, I guarantee you got somebody's attention because they said, well, gee, I've been to a car dealership and they're just getting warmed up at 33 minutes. And, you know, usually it's 33 minutes for this, 33 minutes for that. Sure. But you're talking about in and out in 33 minutes. That in itself is a great convenience.
I tell you what, my clients love it. I know I love it as a salesperson because it gets me back out on the floor to take another client. But I tell you what, it's amazing how they do it here.
I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, convenience, online simplified processes, and a 33-minute delivery process, and a great staff. Todd's the new kid in town. He's been in the car business for 20 years, been here at Loughead Nissan for 6 months. Very well known and respected throughout New Jersey, so come on by, visit him. It's just a short drive from the Garden State. It's Loughead Nissan, 3 generations. 1926 is where it all began, and as we like to say here at Loughead Nissan, it is just right when it comes to your customer experience.
I have a question for you. Have you seen the 2020 Nissan Sentra? Completely redesigned from top to bottom. One of the best small cars on the market. There's great deals on them. All the safety technology you could possibly have in a car, all under $20,000. Come check it out.
Hi, my name is Adrian. I came to Loughead about a month ago to get a car. I ended up getting a 2017 Nissan Rogue. My experience here was phenomenal. Everybody helped me. I really liked how Luke reached out to me and he gave me the best possible deal and service on my car. Loughead Nissan treated me just right and they were quick, fast, and friendly.
Hi, my name is Jean. I'm from Sea King, Pennsylvania, Delaware County. And I just want to let you know I've become to Loughead Nissan for many years, dealing with Eileen. She's a fantastic salesperson, and the people in here are very warm and friendly. They always take care of my needs, and very good service department too. Loughead Nissan treated me just right.
Hello, my name is Sean Gray. I just purchased a 2017 Altima SR at Loughead Nissan. The customer service was outstanding. Came in, purchased the vehicle. The salesman I had was outstanding. It was just a process that I've never been through. I would recommend anybody to come to this dealership and purchase a vehicle. It was really an incredible experience.
Hey, it's Mike Spina here at Loughead Nissan. Just wanted to put this little impromptu press conference together. Everybody had some questions combining our old school customer service with our online experience, and I wanted to answer the questions directly. So you, sir, please.
Hey, Mike, how can I get my trade appraised from home?
Well, that's a great question. We are a partner with Kelley Blue Book Online. So click right to the link. It's right on our website. Put the information in on your car. Make sure you complete it. Make sure you've got everything in there. The offer comes directly to you. You can print it out, bring it in, and we'll honor it. Pretty simple. Yes, sir.
Hey, Mike, I'm really busy. Do I actually have to come into the dealership to buy a car?
Actually, no, you don't. And that's one of the things we're working on fixing here at Loughead Nissan is not only can you start the process online, get all the information you're looking for, we will go as far as delivering the car to you in your driveway and make it very convenient. Sir.
Yes, I'm old school. I was just wondering, can I come into the dealership, see the car, drive the car at this time, and get a feeling what's going on with the car and everything?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, that's well put. Yeah, we're still here. Everybody likes to still go and touch and see the car. Nobody likes to buy anything from a vending machine, right? I still like going to the supermarket and picking out my own piece of meat and all that stuff. So yeah, you still have to experience the car. Buying a car is an experience. We just make it a little bit faster online. We just clean up the time here, but nothing is better than old school face-to-face customer service. Yes, sir.
I've heard all this before, and it sounds like every other dealership, like you're just trying to get me to respond to your email, get me to come in the door. What's the difference with you guys?
Well put. One of the differences here is we just don't have an operator or just a standardized person answering the phone that is just going to send out automated emails or text you incessantly. It's an actual salesperson that's involved in the process that's going to answer you professionally and only get you the information you're looking for in the exact way that you want to get the information. I'm excited to introduce you to the 2020 Nissan Versa. If you haven't seen a Versa in a while, come check this one out. First off, they start at $16,000 with all the safety technology you could possibly put in a car today. It's good looking, it's easy on the budget. I've got plenty of them at LawheadNissan.com.
At Loughead Nissan, we get it. You want a great deal on the perfect car, truck, or SUV. But your time is just as valuable. That's why we get you in, out, and on the road fast, with no hassles.
Now drive the completely redesigned Sentra for an amazing $99 a month, or the all-wheel drive Rogue, just $183 a month.
Amazing vehicles, and an experience that's all about you. Now that's just right. Loughead Nissan, on Route 320 in Swarthmore.
Hey, it's Mike here at Loughead with the 2019 Nissan Kicks. If you haven't seen it or heard of it, you've got to check this out. Seating for 5, SUV, starting at, ready, $18,000. That's right. Come check them out and see them online.
Here at Loughead Nissan, 755 South Chester Road, Route 320 here in Swarthmore. We want to introduce you right now to Julius. He is the service manager, but most importantly, this guy and the entire service department really understand conveniences. And over the last few months, you keep adding more and more convenience features for the customers here at Loughead Nissan. Talk to us a little bit about that, Julius.
Absolutely, Greg. I'm really excited about a lot of the features that we've recently implemented. First off, being our online service appointment scheduling feature. We've really made great improvements to that. You schedule online, you get an email confirmation of the most convenient time for you, and come on in and we take care of you quick and easy. Also, we've implemented a new text feature, and this is really opened the door for transparency. You know, transparency is so important in this industry. People always have the predisposition that, you know, the dealer is going to take advantage, but we want to really combat that thought, because that's not how we operate here. We only sell you what you need. And we make recommendations, again, based off of what's best for our customers. So, you know, with our text feature, you can actually we can send you a picture of the needed or, you know, recommended repairs, so that the proof is in the pudding. You see what it is. We make the repairs based on, you know, what the customer wants. And lastly, we have our drop-off and pickup service. In light of, you know, the change in social climate, a lot of people have taken advantage of this and seen that it's, you know, been very convenient for them, where we can actually come to your home or your job, pick up your vehicle, repair it, and drop it off back to you, you know, quick and easy. So.
Yeah, that's pretty quick and easy. I got to tell you, Julius, I love the text features. So great application. You think about this, well, you know, you take your car in for a routine oil change and they say to you, well, you know, gee, your tires look like they're really worn. And you kind of say, well, are they? But then you guys send the picture and you can actually see it. That in itself, the text feature that you could show people, recommended solutions, pictures of issues, that's an awesome feature here at Loughead Nissan in the service department.
I agree. Again, we want to instill, you know, just the idea of trust. You know, if you can't trust your service provider, you know, what do you have? You know, obviously a lot of people do not like service repair, or excuse me, automotive repair, and obviously the expense can be, you know, not very palatable either. But, you know, again, we try to have that open door policy where, you know, we show you exactly what's needed. We make the repairs, only the repairs that are needed. So.
Now, something else that the service department here at Loughead Nissan has that no one else has is the type of experience that your technicians have. I was told that, you know, you have, you know, technicians that have been here 20 years, 25, 30, 34 years. And I actually asked a guy, he was, you know, right here by the cashier, he just brought in the keys to a customer. I said, what year did you start here? He says, 1986. Now, that's saying something about the types of technicians you have, the loyalty to the technicians, and of course the loyalty to the customers by providing them top shelf service.
Absolutely. I mean, our thoughts are, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And, you know, with over 120 years of collective experience through all of our technicians, it doesn't sound like anything's broken. I mean, these guys have top tier experience, and they all also take a lot of pride, in, you know, their jobs and what they do as far as fixing these cars. So, you know, there's no one else that I would want fixing my car, you know, other than the guys that I have back in this shop. And again, it just speaks to, you know, how we only make a repair one time and it's fixed the right way the first time. So, you know, these are guys that I would want to work on my cars, my family cars, and obviously my customers' cars.
Service with a smile right here at Loughead Nissan, and feel free to visit with Julius and the entire service department. He's the service manager. Bottom line is, when it comes to convenience and a dependable staff with lots of experience, you'll find it right here in Swarthmore at Loughead Nissan.
Hi, it's Mike Spina here at Loughead Nissan. I want to introduce you to a dream car here, a 2020 Nissan Gtr. It is our supercar. It's one of those cars that everybody should own at least once in their lifetime. You know, some quick stats, 565 horsepower. You know, okay, that's a big number. What does that mean? 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. That's like cheetah fast, right? So you got to check the car out. The stats speak for itself. You got to get inside the car, leather, loaded, the wheels. It's got Formula One racing brakes on it. I could go on and on about everything it has, but this is a car you got to come down, you got to see, you got to check out. It's a 50th anniversary. Nissan's celebrating 50 years of selling cars in North America, and this is accumulation of all those sports cars and technology that they've been doing throughout the year. So come check it out, come check us out, and remember, nobody saves you money faster than Loughead Nissan. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your time and attention today. Please remember Loughead Nissan for all your sales and service needs. We're always going to be here for you. We're always going to be open. Nobody saves you money faster than Loughead Nissan.